Greetings everyone and welcome back to Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander, where in the last episode I mentioned that we're going to continue to try and collect materials and generally explore the space around our particular system. And we're not going to evacuate this facility, no. But what we are going to do is we're going to go and collect these crew from over here. So Red Dwarf, off you go. Chop chop. And we are going to continue to explore other ones. Commander Lippy's fleet made contact with a colony at Organon. The brave and loyal Federation colony overseer offers to remain at this sector and attempt to make contact with any passing Federation refugees. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can choose to evacuate the facility and bring the crew back to the station. Continue productivity, please. Also transfer the crew to the fleet. Thank you and goodbye. Right, and next up, we'll head over here. Let's go, go, go. I'm getting very close to them now, which I'm not too happy with. Okay, leave system. Where's the next one on our list? Probably the dark matter, honestly. There's not really much down there. That one's starting to get there. Okay, well, we'll do another... We'll send Red Dwarf down to the dark matter and then head on back to base, I fancy. Okay, that place is empty. Transfer. Leave system. Right, I'm going to have you return home. Nope, stop. Damn it. Ah, poop. They're starting to get a little bit more troublesome, aren't they? Where are you headed to? Transit to... Oh, really? Which one is that? This one, isn't it? No, it's not. Which is it then? The Neb? Nope. Really? I can't allow this. Right, we're going to have to go down there and meet them. How's the fleet? They're not entirely fine. Okay, well, we won't go there yet. We'll head down there shortly. We'll just check out these areas first. Good news. Fantastic. Get more. There we are. 104 materials, 44 crew, and 132 dark matter have been transferred. Which is quite wonderful, if you ask me. Alright then, let's actually go in here and see what we can do. We could have a look at these, but honestly I'm not sure that's really what we need to be doing right now. Got loads of fuel, honestly. We could have... This is an engineering task more than a tactical task, though. And therein is the problem. Well, we could go ahead and have you continue to work on training up our cadets, and I think that's quite a useful thing for you to do. Okay, field refinery. Let's continue production, please. Transfer the fuel over. Thank you very much, and leave system. Right, we're going to move on to here next. Oops, wait, no, that's not quite what I meant to do. There we are, white star. Let's move. And it's another fleet. This is fantastic that they haven't been wiped out. I'm actually very, very surprised by this. Very surprised indeed. Right, let's hope that this place has a bunch of stuff for us. There we go. Right, a mining facility overseer is willing to remain at this mine and continue extracting resources for your cause. 214, I approve. We will now leave. Thank you. Let's head on down here. We've actually got quite a lot. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's in ruins. Show location. Alright. Well, let's move on to this fuel, possible fuel location. Show location. We'll continue to train up. Let's go for aiming training. I think Jofu's getting EXP for doing this, actually. Right. Okay, fuel refinery, continue production, transfer the fuel, and we shall be on our way. We've actually got a lot of materials now. How much is there? 48. They're going to be at this location very soon. Probably worth us getting back and dealing with that, though. What is this, then? Star type planetary. It's a red star. I'm really curious what that'll be. We'll continue to explore, just for the time being. Okay, that one's gone. Collect the fuel, harvest more algae. And let's move on to get the dark matter at this location. Okay, Federation facility Under distress, in distress rather. Dark matter extractor, continue production. Wow, that was a lot of dark matter. That was a crazy amount of dark matter. I approve. Right. If we're lucky, we'll be able to visit all of these. That being said, I am really concerned about sending you into battle with only half of your health there. Okay, let's head on over here. See what this is. There we go. Acknowledged. At this point, I want to send out our fleet. New fleet. We want the Red Dwarf heading out to investigate these locations. Nothing there. The rogue Yabbling fleet has disappeared into space. That's fine. Alright, I want you to return home then, given that. We'll explore more after we've defeated them. Right now, the main thing that we're doing is just making sure that we've got materials and fuel and all that sort of stuff. Some dark matter over there. 7 materials a day. That's actually really good. Okay, well, we'll head over here then with Red Dwarf. Okay, eventually this is going to go... Ah, there we are. I knew it was going to happen. We were unsuccessful in harvesting the algae, and we've lost it all. In addition, we've damaged the fuel refining plant and lost much of our fuel. I'm fairly certain we got much more than 169 out of it, though. So that's fine. Perfectly okay. Right, there we go. Transfer all of the minerals. Leave system. How much have we got up there? We're already at the 91. Yes, please. Send fleet. Go mine more Red Dwarf. Right, there we go. 250 minerals, 158 crew, 248 dark matter were delivered there. That's actually pretty good. Right, we need to head out. So, send new fleet. We want the White Star. We want them fully repaired for this. And this is the main reason why I sent them home first. And launch. Right, there we go. Transfer all the materials. Leave system. Where can we go to next? You've got... Actually, you're just about to be ready to need us to pick you up. There we go. And then we'll grab the dark matter as well. We've got so many places now that are going to need our time. I wish I could set up some sort of patrol route. That would be fantastic because I feel that we're going to need it. We'll just jump down through here. We'll also hit the dark matter as well. Alright, okay. Now, you worry me. Hull and hull breached. Your weapon systems are the things that you're not going to worry about. Saying down your hull and hull breached. Very well. Given that then, let's take your sensors offline if we can. Fantastic, we got all of them. Very, very good. I would like you to take this one out of the fight for now. If you can, I'm going to be so happy with that. Damn it, you failed. Okay, try. There we go. Well evaded. Double well evaded. Okay. I want you sped up since you've got the weapon that is going to be most dangerous to these ones. Okay. Right then. We want to inflict hull breached. I don't mind taking vulnerable. Yeah, that's a nice bit of damage there. We'll also drop down engines, then we'll exploit it, get crew panic on it as well, if we can. Good bit of damage there. And exploit engines down as well. They are almost dead. That is fantastic. Ouch. That was 2 hits that I really wish had not happened. Alright. Well, you can just wipe them out with this tech, so that's the main thing there. And next up, I would say exploit sensors offline. It's a decent enough attack at the end of the day. Need you to heal to get rid of the hull breach effect there. It's not terribly bad to have those effects on us. Let's knock your engines down a peg. Yeah, continue focusing your healing for now. We had a particularly low roll, and again actually, which is quite dismaying. We're just going to keep trying to apply as much damage as we can down there. Weapons disrupted, disruption exploited, which is not too good for us. On the plus side, we can now exploit their sensors down. I could disable that, but there's not that much point in doing so. Let's just keep piling on the damage if we can, and then you should be able to take them out. If you can hit, it will kill. There we go. Alright, now then, I would like to slow you down so that we naturally get to have a couple more turns. Let's also start healing. I would like to quicken our tactical ship, as this will allow us to make use of the vulnerability there. Then, if we're super lucky, we can disable the ship as well. And we did. We disabled both of us, but that is perfectly fine. Although I did just quicken you, which is kind of not perfectly fine, but you know. Let's get some healing going. There we are. And exploit the engines down. And just start applying damage where we can. Yeah, let's get hull breach on there. And they are back in the fight. But we should be able to hit them with this, knock down their... We'll make use of their hull breach, add crew panic, then exploit crew panic. We're unlikely to stun them again, but the exploiting is what we were aiming for there. Sure, hit them, and then we win. There we go. That was a difficult fight. And it's actually increased my confidence that we'd be able to win these kinds of fights. Because that was a reasonably difficult opponent, I would say. There we go. And at this point, you can go ahead and search more. So go ahead and have a look. Jofu, there was an accident while traveling. We lost 13 fuel. How did you lose 13 fuel? Where did it go? Well, I guess that's a bit of a silly question, really. If you knew where it went, it wouldn't be lost. Right, let's get down there. Pardon me for, I think it's Siri scratching at her cage. Hopefully it isn't too distracting there. The materials could still be in storage on the mining facility. If we sent a team, we could beat back the Cruel and return them to Halcyon 6. Yes. Beam to the refinery. Let's deploy. Let's also heal everyone. There's no point in not healing everyone at this point. And any info on you? None at all, which is annoying. Let's get you confused. Oh, no, we didn't manage to. Yikes. Okay, that was unfortunate. Let's try and get you stunned then. Nope, resisted. They always seem to resist that one. Okay, well, let's try and just do a bit of damage then. Exposed. No, that exploit shock. Let's just go for a regular attack. Very nice. And... oh, wow. Very nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Managed to retrieve a full shipment of 82 materials, Commander. We should return to Starbase now. Gained keen eyes. Those lasers did something to my eyes. Ground combat aim plus 5% for mercenary. Fantastic, mercenary. Let's go ahead and hit up this location with the White Star Fleet. Right, transfer all the crew, leave system. And what's up next? Got 124 dark matter and 40 materials. I would actually like Red Dwarf to head over here. Then we can head back. Commander Lippy is reporting that the materials mine at Focus is in ruins. That is a shame. Let's head down here then. This is the last place that's within our borders. Okay, nothing there again. Transfer all the materials, leave system. Right, I would like you to return home. I want you to head down here. There we go. We have used up a lot of fuel dancing around here, but it should be worth it in the end, ultimately. Actually, sure. Yeah, go on then. You can go and pick that up for us. There we go. Materials 124. Well, I wouldn't mind sending our fleet down to attack some stuff down there, but... oh. What have we got over there? It's nothing too difficult for us to attack, I would say. Sure, we can head up there. Might as well. Though the issue that I'm getting now is that I feel that I'm not getting enough time to advance the station at all when I'm just dealing with all these things. Maybe if we don't take too much damage over here, I'll actually have the White Star Fleet engage at the portal as well. Might be worth it. Though if I can get a second stage ship, that's going to be amazing. Sir, the Coron speaker is contacting us. Terran friends, I have terrible news for you. A contingent of confused Coron youths have broken off from the consensus and have constructed a kind of perverse ideology that demands they gain control of your station. We've attempted to reason with them, but they've proven quite immovable. Wait, since when do Coron disagree? It is a new development. I would speak of it, but the answer to that question is currently a highly guarded secret. I'm sure you understand. Anyway, you just came to warn me? In a manner, yes. Also to request that, if you do fight them, at least try to convince them first of the errors of their ways. If they bombard our station, they'll get nothing but gunfire back on them. No, we'll try. Thank you, Terran. Do your best is all we ask. I mean, I can promise to do my best, I suppose. Right, lots of materials. That is what we needed. Let us get this thing built. Oh, my lord. Tier 2 ships. Construct now. Good times. Good times. However, we need more... Oh, currently no officers available. Really? Oh. How peculiar. That is unfortunate. This is going to be bad. Sir, a banged up Yabbling freighter has entered our system. They're hailing us. Halcyon 6 is the Yabbling fuel merchant fleet. Schnickschnickel. This is Halcyon 6 Starbase Schnickschnickel. You look damaged. What is your status? Oh, good. We were transporting 100 units of warp fuel to the collective when a pirate fleet cornered us and hijacked our fuel freighter. Zeb Zealots, presumably. They said they needed the fuel to fight against the Fetid Federation garbage scum. I think that means you. Anything we can do to help? Fortunately, the shipment was heavily insured. The good news for you, though, is that I'm an officer of the Yab Merchant Insurance Assembly, meaning I have the authority to offer a handsome reward if you can recover our fuel. Wait, you're a member of the Merchant Guild and you're in charge of insurance policies? Yes, why? Isn't that a conflict of interest? No, see, you have it all wrong. What you call conflict of interest, we call streamlining. What you might call gross institutional corruption, we call everybody profits. Don't worry about it. We wouldn't expect you Federation times to understand. Okay. The point is, we're offering you an opportunity here. I mean, you could be a bit more grateful, is all. Yes, we'll help. That's fantastic. Great! Be careful around the fuel freighters, by the way. It shouldn't spontaneously explode, but, you know, things happen. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, our fleet is not going to get back very fast, and this worries me quite a lot. There's a problem with having to send the fleet so far away. Okay, 2 of you have been moderately affected. I would now like this ship disabled. If we can get it to happen, I would be very super amazingly happy. Yes, good times. Now, this one. Double yes. Also, you. We'll speed you up since they really don't like being bled. Super good. And on that note, bleed them. Hooray! Tear gigantic holes in the side of their organic ship. Make them bleed their juices out into the cosmos. That's all I ask. Actually, first what I would like to do is exploit their sensors down. They might just die from that, actually. Well, they will, because I'll shoot them. But next, let's go for a bit more of a hard-hitting attack here. There we are. Nice bit of hull breach, and then follow up. I mean, it's not going to do anything because they haven't got engines down, but still. actually. Exploit their sensors. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Why would you do this to me? Scallywag? How dare you? Almost killed them. Not too bad. Right, actually, follow up. You can probably kill them if you get a good hit. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, next up. Very nice. Now hit them with... Oh, they actually resisted that attack. That's kind of annoying, but okay. No, go for the crew panic. Let's make it so they can't dodge anything. Not that they tend to dodge things, but you know. Here we are. Okay, let's do better next time, shall we? I agree, we really should. There we go. Now you can smack them around a bit. And then you can heal yourself so you stop leaking engine fuel everywhere. And again, please. Exactly the same attack pattern. Perfect. I was really hoping you would miss, because that would give me an opportunity to heal a little bit more without actually endangering the rest of the fleet. But sure, this is it for you. There we go. We're practically at full health. I mean, leave the system. We could attack you. But we need to get over here pretty fast. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get down there, but I don't like it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fight them. Go, go, go! Let's see what we can do here. These crew appear to be keeping this portal open. If defeated, the portal would likely close upon itself. Start the combat. Now, first of all, I want to see who's going to be blinded. No, 2 people out of most of them. Right, well in that case... kind of want to take you out of this fight more than I want to take you out, but... you are not in any way affected by the inability to hit us, so... let's try and disable you, since you're a slightly larger threat. Now you, if you can disable this one, I will be supremely happy. There we go. I am in fact supremely happy. Please be with the speeding up of... actually, we're going to go with the tactical one. We're going to speed up our tactical ship. And I'm going to try and balance a couple of things. Firstly, I want weapon supercharged on myself. Now, weapon supercharged, we're plus 150% damage, minus 50% damage resistance, plus 100% threat. Now, if we go with this, which does a lot of damage naturally, yeah, it's really gonna hurt. Perfect. Let us keep doing this, shall we? I think we should. I think we absolutely should do this lots more. Now for the next one, who's got a weak ship. Let's go. You're still weapon supercharged, I believe. Yes, you are. Well, we could actually use it here. Let's do it. Makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of damage to do. Okay, let's get a little bit of healing going. I think that would be super important. Unfortunately, we have now lost weapon supercharge. But let's focus on you. Ouch. And then follow up. There we go. Sort of annoying me, but we'll live. We'll go with this one for now. There we are. Yeah, we'll go with the engines again. And then hopefully we can manage to do... maybe, if we get a good hit. No, unfortunate. But at this point, my science vessels should be able to take him out. However... well, yeah, we should take you out because you're not going to get a chance to attack us again, which, you know, would be great. Suicide run would not be a good one for me right now. Okay, well, let's just try and stack you up with engine, shut down, exploit it, then heal. We should be okay. There we are. Should have done this a long time ago, clearly. It pains me that I did not. Right, I want to stack up my abilities. Then I want to try and hit you with sensors down, which has succeeded. I'm super pleased with that. I want to try a tune-up. And then I would like to finish them off with this crazy powerful attack. Ah, that has not lived up to my expectations. Ah, ye gads! Did not approve! So little approval for that. So very, very little approval. Kill them, please. 3 health, really. That's fine. We'll fish them off with the science vessel. There we go. Victory! Now, how will that affect this? Commander, it seems that the portal at our fleet's location disappeared as soon as we destroyed the cruel contingent guarding it. There won't be any more cruel coming from this sector. Objective complete! Hooray! You know what? Since you're already up here, go ahead. It's not going to take you very long. Transfer all the fuel. There we go. Leave the system. Right, let's have a look. Reputation gained. Legendary! Ensign Washburn, +4 evasion. That is awesome. The HMSS Crescent Rose is now a legendary vessel. Reputation gained. Also, the HMSS Nightingale, +12 aim. Excellent. And anyone else? And the HMSS Discovery, +4. Whoa, +4 speed on a science ship is actually pretty amazing because it's a very fast ship naturally. Right, return home, please. Oh, you're gonna have to fight, aren't you? Coulson Zealot Captain. Terran interlopers. That starbase is the rightful property of the Coulson race, and will bring us salvation from the dark times. We will fire upon the station until every last Terran has been cleared from its sacred halls. Well, Terrans, are you tired of your righteous fire? Are you ready to give up your precious base? Ask why they want the base. Ask them about the dark times. Ask them why it is Coulson property. Ask them about dark times. The Coulson Zealot Captain responds with some garbled nonsense. The Coulson fleet assembles into attack positions. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's get down there. Perhaps I should have just asked, why do you think this belongs to you? Because I don't agree. Alright, there we go. I'm kind of super glad about that. I was hoping that they would actually duck in there rather than going straight into the fight, because that'll give me a chance to heal. Oh well, you know, I tried my best. Well, I did not quite my best, I guess. Alright, start combat. Oh dear. Ah, my ears! My senses! My precious, precious senses! You scallywag, you! Please stop. I disapprove. Massive levels of disapproval. And let's have a look. What do you fear? Weapon systems and weapon system disruption. Okay. Right, well, let's go for you then. Oh, you had sensors down. I should have exploited that. Alas, I did not. Oh well. We'll take you out anyway. Or maybe we won't. Maybe I'm being a bit too cocky. Right. Yeah, we've got a reasonable chance to take him out. There we go. Ouch. Double ouch. It's kind of annoying. Take this one out next. There we go. And then I would super like it if you'd heal yourself, really. I don't want Lippy to die. Not after that fantastic attack on the enemies just now. Right, take them out if you can. Oh, well evaded. Coulson Psychic Backlash. Minus 25% damage, minus 25% speed. Ah, yes, they don't like it when they die. That's a good point. Okay, well, let's just... Ooh, critical hit. I am impressed. Try and stack up the effects. And, of course, exploit them as soon as they're there. Really? You are quite the scallywag, sir. Let's speed up our tactical officer. Get a couple of rounds in. Well, they've not got sensors offline, but sure, let's hit them with this again. Ah, my beautiful, beautiful ships! How dare you! Please exploit their weakness. Oh, thank goodness, there we go. Victory! Well, we were able to gain a vision of your run-in with the Zealot. Well, at least you tried. Well, there we are. Gained Fast and the Furious. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Ship combat speed +3. Very well. Got some extra rewards. I approve. Let's get back to base. Massive bio readings emanate from in and around New Terra, with Cruel likely using their former capital as a kind of spawning ground. Our sensors suggest the Cruel have a strong fleet presence as well. Upgrading our fleet to handle a threat there would be prudent. First, you will need to construct a Tier 2 ship hangar and then build at least one Tier 2 starship before dispatching the fleet there. Righty-o. Let's have a look. Where is that? Okay, well, we can't actually... Oh, there we are. Is this it? No, that's just a new portal, that's all. Cruel West portal. Okay, well, we've got a couple of things we need to do. I also need to go out there and dispatch you. But I think that's going to be all for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, any feedback is warmly welcomed in the comments down below, and a like on the video lets me know you'd like to see more Halcyon 6 in the future. But until then, do take care.